Hi, my dear students. In Unit 9, You and the World, we'll talk about important inventions, think about decisions and their consequences, learn about different charities around the world. The first word is invention. Invention is a machine, tool, or system that someone has made or designed for the first time. For example, when I say, she used a technique of her own invention, or the phonograph, an invention attributed by Thomas Edison. Voter, someone who formally expresses opinion in an election, or one who gives his opinion, or one who votes. For example, when I say only half of the voters participated in the election. Choice, the opportunity or right to choose between different things, or to select. It means option 2. For example, the teacher gave me the choice between taking an exam and writing a paper. Or, for example, without money, had no choice but to walk home. Suppose, to believe that something is probably true based on your experience, your knowledge, and any other information that you have. Suppose, to assume to be true. For example, suppose we win the lottery, or I suppose it will rain. Fundraising, the act of collecting or producing money for a particular purpose, especially for charity. It is an organized activity of collecting money, especially to help poor people. For example, he's interested in fundraising. He likes to help poor people. Temporary or temporary, existing, done, or used for only limited period of time, or it means short time. For example, he closed his shop because of a temporary situation or temporary situation. Let's move to the synonyms. The first word here is agree with. It means support. Support equal agree with, and agree with equals support. For example, I agree with you. It means I support you. Or our opinions are the same. Quest means search. Quest equals search and search equals quest. For example, he quested for knowledge. It means he searched for knowledge. Decision, a choice that you make after thinking carefully. It is a conclusion or judgment after consideration. For example, the judge's decision is taking a long time. Charity, an organization to which you give money so that it can give money and help to people. It is a place to help the needy or the poor. For example, he built a great charity to help the needy. Consequence, a result or effect of something. For example, our decision has a bad consequence. Suppose, to believe that something is probably true based on your experience, your knowledge, and any other information that you have. Advantage, something that makes somebody succeed. It is a profit, benefit, or gain. For example, being tall is usually an advantage in basketball. Human race, all people as a group. Human race, all of the living human inhabitants on the earth. For example, the modern inventions may help the human race to set peace. Transistor, an object that controls the flow of electricity inside a piece of electricity, such as a radio or television. For example, this device contains an optical transistor. Let's move to the verbs. The first verb here is affect. Affect means to change something. It is affect, affected, affected. For example, smoking will affect your health. Vote for to suggest that what you would like to do in a particular situation. Vote, voted, voted. For example, 50% of people voted for establishing a new magazine. Involve. To include something as a necessary part of an activity. Involve, involved, involved. For example, is this part involved in the book? It means the book contains this part. Decision. A choice that you make after thinking carefully. It is a conclusion or judgment after consideration. For example, the judge's decision is taking a long time. For instance means for example. I like many kinds of fruit. For instance, I like apples. A couple of two things or people of the same kind. It refers to two items of the same kind. For example, he traveled a couple of days ago. Consequence, a result or effect of something. For example, our decision has a bad consequence. Human race, all people as a group. Human race, all of the living human inhabitants on the earth. Grade, a letter or number that shows the quality of student's work. It is stage, degree, level, or standard. For example, his degree is very good. Decide is a verb. It means to give a choice about what you are going to do. Decide, decided, decided. It is to reach the conclusion or judgment about something. For example, they decided what to do when water ran out. Pay attention, to listen, watch, or consider something or somebody carefully. Pay, paid, paid. Pay attention is to be aware of. For example, you need to start paying attention to your kids, or you won't have any relationship with them. Suppose, to believe that something is true according to your experience and knowledge. Suppose, supposed, supposed. For example, I suppose that this man is the killer. So he assumed that this man is the killer. Leave, to go away. Leave, left, left. He leaves his home at 9 o'clock every day. Or this train leaves at 8:30 a.m. Do badly. Do something in a way that's not skillful or successful. For example, he did badly in his exam last month.